to this event. You are welcome, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, our elders in the house, all our patrons here present, all our invited guests, the chairman of the association, gentlemen of the press, State Executive Council of Nigerian Medical Association here present, particularly the chairman of NMA Oyo State, our well-wishers. I want to sincerely welcome us to this 2025 AGM of our Association of Nigerian Medical Private Practitioners. I am delighted and honored to welcome you all to this dinner. Of our viable, enviable, and desirous associations. This year's edition of the AGM will no doubt serve as an opportunity or forum to achieve, among others, the following. 1. Advancing our professional and economic status, fostering existing relationship between us as individuals and as groups. Above all, giving us the opportunity to have a relief of professional and business stress. The event started a few days ago with solidarity visitation to some of our old and sick members, particularly Dr. Akindeko of Molisa Medical Center and Dr. Francis Sonwu of Sonwu Medical Center. The visitation was also extended to our other stakeholders in the state. We visited the Honorable Commissioner for Health, the PAM secretaries, and the Ministry of Health, and the Director of Secondary Care and Training. Early this morning, a press conference was held to overtly herald the AGM. Also, earlier today, a scientific conference with the theme AI and Private Medical Practice, Cutting-Edge Development, was also held at this venue. This evening, notable members of the association and the association supporters or sympathizers will be honored with the prestigious award of the association. Permit me to mention their names. 1, Dr. Oluyombo Awojobi, Post-Human Award. Dr. Thomas Oyewale Oyewusi. Dr. Isa Adeshino, Dr. Oyekunle Folashade, and Mrs. Folashade Oguntola. I would like to feel, I want us to feel relaxed and calm to enjoy this evening. As It will go a long way, lingering in our memory. Let me at this junction thank the Almighty for making this event a reality. He gave us the strength, mental and social capacity to stage and be part of this age-free event. On behalf of the planning committee, my special thanks go to the leadership of the association, led by the indefatigable, proactive, and dynamic chairman, in person of Dr. Olumiwa Ajanoku. Your administration has no doubt transformed the association to a desired height. And I pray that God will continue to give you wisdom and strength to lead the association. And the entire executive for giving us the opportunity to plan and execute this event. Your support and suggestion, motivation, are resilient catalysts for the success of this AGM. The leadership of State NMA, under the watch of Dr. Happy Adedapo, I give it to you for your unflinching support render for the execution of this program. The chairman and our special guest, we appreciate you for honoring our invitation, which no doubt added value in no small measure to the event. Our elders and other members of the association, particularly those that came from far distance, you are appreciated for your support and commitment to the planning and execution of the event. I want to say at this junction categorically that this is the first time the entire Oyo State zones will be involved in our AGM. We have members from different zones, Okeogun, Oyo, Ibarapa, and others. All our associate event planners, we recognize you. Security apparatus here present, we thank you for the befitting security coverage since morning till now. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, particularly the anchor person, Mrs. Folashade Oguntola, we thank you for your selfless publicity coverage of this event. The event has started. I will not hand the address without recognizing the role played by the members of the planning committee of the AGM. Please, member of the AGM planning committee, if you are here, please join me outside. Please join me outside. Let me recognize you so that they will know that. Please join me here. Sorry, join me here. I wanted to say outside. Sorry, join me here. Please, member of the outside. Okay, they said they will follow me outside. Thank you. Where is the IPC, Dr. Lad? These are the people behind the scene. The chairman, you are also one of us. Under that category, you are my member. So, I want to sincerely appreciate every one of you for your commitment and your contribution to this able program. Thank you very much. I will not finish my speech without recognizing the role of our spouses, the spouse supporters group. Where is the chairperson of the spouse? Please join me here with your members. All spouse supporters group here present. Please, Mrs. Zhou, please. These are the people that actually make today possible. Yes, because without them, I don't think we have what it takes to organize this program. Yeah. Thank you very much for your support. We appreciate you. But I want to plead with you that as we are planning to go to Garden City, Port Harcourt in April, please help us mobilize your husband. I know once you are interested, they have no choice, they will be there. We want to bombard Port Harcourt this time around. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Once again, I wish to remind us that our DJ, the caterers, bar, and cultural troupe have promised to treat you tonight. Thank you all for your support, and may our return to our respective destinations lack hindrances. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Chairman LOC. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to welcome to the microphone. But before I do that, let me appreciate in our midst this evening the Honorable Commissioner for Health in Oyo State, ably represented this evening by the Director of Secondary Health and Training, Dr. Babalola. A round of applause for him. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. So, please make welcome the Chairman, AMPMP Oyo State Branch, Dr. Muyiwa Janoko, as he gives his chairman's speech. I'm trusting it to be shorter than the last speech. A round of applause for him.
Thank you very much. I want to assure you that it's going to be a very short speech, definitely. I just want to appreciate everyone for your support ever since the time I became the chairman of this great association. I never knew that I'm this much loved until this afternoon when you people refused to overturn the constitution, and I said that cannot happen. They said just continue running the affairs of the association without election. I said no, we need to do what is needful. I really appreciate the love and the support. Sincerely, there is no way I will not appreciate those that actually made it possible for me to be able to stand here today, not as a member, but as your chairman. Let me start from Dr. Jediron, who actually brought me into the association in the year 2015. I don't know if he's in the house, but that was the person that sold AGPMPN to me back then. If you are here, sir, I appreciate you a lot, Dr. Abimbola Jediron. In the journey, I got here, and Dr. Akishodikpo just saw this young boy that is very, very active, jumping up and down, very restless. And he just felt, I think he just saw, I don't know what he saw in me, anyway. He said the initial PRO had left. I think Baba traveled at Dr. Obokun. He said there should be a by-election that was conducted at Jubilee Conference Center back then. And I was, elected as the PRO of the association. And that was how the journey started. And ever since then, Dr. Akishodikpo, that we fondly call Yaro or Bishop, has been my mentor ever since then. I appreciate you so much, sir. Even when I was going to the national, I called him and I told him, and he gave me the necessary advice that can make me scale through there. I became the national PRO. Then I served under another wonderful man, my wife always called this man angel. That's the truth. He said, that man is like an angel. He doesn't look like a human being. And that is my own chairman when I was the secretary, Dr. Adedapo Adeniyi. Baba is just too gentle. He wonderful man. In fact, I don't think you can do anything that will make him angry. I don't think so. Very humble. I remember the day we shared a room together, myself and my chairman, inside a single room. He said, no, don't go and get another room. Let's, what is there? That is in for you. And sincerely, these were the people that actually mentored me. And at the end of the day, I now fell into the hand of my immediate past chairman, Dr. Olaide Oladipupo. And sincerely, it was just, let me say, the breakthrough there, because it was during this time that we did Oluyole 2022. And just gave me the opportunity to become the chairman LOC of that wonderful, great gathering. And here I am today. After you have sent me to the national, I came back to come and, continue serving you. My appreciation will not be complete if I don't mention my people from the zones, SARS and MARS. These people have been waiting for us. They've been there. They've been having their meetings separately, not knowing that there is anything. Some of them know, but not every one of them. In fact, one of them told me that we never knew that there was anything called ANPNPA at the state level, that they were just doing their own. They embraced it. It was just too much. If I can't start mentioning names, the chairman of Okiogun and the secretary, the treasurer, the same thing with the chairman of Oyo. In fact, when I wanted to meet Dr. Kuriola, I don't know if Baba is in the house. Sir, are you around, sir? Okay, I don't think he's around, so I can quickly say what I wanted to say now. Because I was told that, he's a very tough man, difficult to, to get into. I said, don't worry, I will break him. And I started with style. I was always using those methods, and at the end of the day, the man gave in to us. In fact, today, he was speaking wonderfully well of my secretary, because we just worked together as a team. And along the line, when we were planning this, people just said, we should begin to appreciate ourselves. So we need to begin to appreciate ourselves. How can somebody like Dr. Oluyombo Awojobi work tirelessly like that, and nobody, the association could not even recognize, his achievements. The first and the last time I met with the man was at, sir, this, is it PSG, sir? This Catholic Center at Bodija. Yes. PS, I saw him there. That was my first time of seeing, that was my second time. When I was a medical student, Pastoral Institute, when I was PI, when I was at a medical student, we were taken to that place. Dr. George, were you taking? Okay, that's good. I thought those of us who are old in the prep. Yes, I can say that now when it comes to you. So I want to appreciate you, and I want you all to know, sir, Amas, that we are watching you, and we know the right time to appreciate. It's not going to be when you are gone. We will definitely continue to appreciate all our elders. The PRO just told me something. By the mid of this year, we have another thing, another surprise from the office of the PRO that we are going to give to you, our elders. You have tried, you have served, you have paid your dues, and we'll definitely continue to appreciate you. Thank you all for coming. Let us be very free to dine and wine. This is a place where I can sit down with Dr. Phillips without being afraid for once. I can be with Dr. Duwole without thinking twice now. Because when I leave this place, Emma Binusa. But now, at least, I'm very close to them all. Thank you very much. Enjoy yourself and have wonderful time together. The MC, are you ready for me or should I continue?
You said the speech won't be long. But anytime I remember that A holy book said 1,000 years will be like one day. So whatever minute you have used is not up to 1 second yet. If you don't agree with me, you can meet me in court. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here not for speeches, which was why I was struggling that they don't make long speeches. We are here to eat, to drink, and to meet ourselves in a more relaxed mood. Maybe more relaxed than the one we had during the AGM. There is no constitution binding this meeting. There is no observation, no point of information. What else do we do at meetings? No proper mode of address. No constitutional matter. So ladies and gentlemen, the DJ will give us some music, and in 5 minutes you can use that time to greet who you have not greeted in a long time, and I will return to the microphone. So DJ, please give us some cool music. Let's socialize in those 5 minutes. And if you are not socializing, just stretch your leg. We are doctors and we should practice what we preach. You've been sitting for about an hour. It's time to exercise your limbs. DJ, please, I'm waiting for you.
Nobody said love would come easy. I'm not about to lose this time. I'm taking my chances, been deceiving, but now I'm gonna make you mine. You say you want me all to yourself. Well, I can't share your love with no one else. My life's like an open book. Only you can look. I turn the page so that you can see. I want you right here with me. I wanna be that woman that you come for. When the loneliness of
slowly this feeling grew inside, baby. And you know, indications just make me feel so satisfied. Oh.
My sweetheart, I see it again. This situation makes you my best friend. I love to do good things for you. To me, this would be a dream come true.
I love you, yes I do. Such a crazy thing inside for you. I can't believe what's happening to me. I feel it too. I feel it too. I really, really, really wanna be with you. I feel it too. I feel it too. I really, really, really wanna be with you. My reputation, your friends would mention to you. And you know, but you took no notice because you know this love is
Well, through your eyes, I can read your mind. There's not a secret that you can hide. Until this very day, we will make love in a special way.
I love you, yes I do. Such a crazy thing inside for you. I can't believe what's happening to me. I feel it too. I feel it too. I really, really, really wanna be with you.
Thank you, DJ. Thank you, DJ. Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I promised us, I'm sure the menu is going around. May I please announce to the servers and the kitchen section that food has not gotten to me. Is anybody hearing me? You see, this is very ironical. In this room, I'm the only one whose voice is loudest. Yet, I'm the only one they don't hear in the kitchen. You can see the servers, they are not even looking in my direction. Okay, I know what to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, this evening, we are not just going to be eating and drinking alone, but we are also going to be appreciating and celebrating some of us. We are all worthy of celebration, but year in, year out, we pick a few, we recognize and celebrate. And the reason why we do that is so that we don't run out of, if we give everybody the award once, there will be nobody to give next year. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll be giving a award of excellence to some of us who have distinguished themselves in their service to this association. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me this evening, Mrs. Shade Ogutola, as she steps forward to receive an award of excellence. And she's going to be coming forward with her husband. And while she remains standing, welcome with me Dr. Idowolo Okere as he reads the citation of our awardee.
Thank you. This lady is a quintessential lady in ANPMP. The association has decided to honor her because of her selfless service to the association. At any time we call upon her as a media person, she was just ready, always ready to oblige us such favor. We sincerely celebrate you. Thank you. Please, a round of applause for her. Mrs. Head Editor, Nigerian Tribune newspaper, Ibadan. That is the name she is fondly called. Olashade Oyebimpe Oguntola, JP, is a renowned Nigerian journalist, serving as the head editor at Nigerian Tribune, a prominent newspaper in Ibadan and, of course, Nigeria. With a strong background in health reporting, she has been instrumental in disseminating vital health information to the public. Oguntola's educational background includes a first degree in chemistry, industrial option, and she also has a master's degree in biophysical chemistry from the University of Ibadan. She had a short course at Nigerian Institute of Journalism, as well as international conferences that she had attended, both at home and, of course, in the diaspora. Another round of applause for her. She's a seasoned health analyst, and she's full of authority in that field. She has contributed significantly to so many publications, including MSN in the United States, EIN News, Zoya, Nigeria World, and Nigerian News Headlines, among so many others. Her expertise in public health-related issues has made her a respected voice in the Nigerian health sector. Another round of applause. She has written so many articles, and of course, time will not permit me to mention all. But the lists are not exhaustive. They include writings on rabies. Dogs can be fun, but also dangerous for children. She has also written on genetic testing and counseling, and important family matters with history on cancer. She has written on bottled water, as it may pose serious long-term health risk. And she has also written on being too skinny might kill you quicker than even obesity. Let's clap for her. Her core values center around the fear of God, and she enjoys reading and, of course, meeting people. Mrs. Oguntola is married to Pastor Shoji Oguntola, a retired permanent secretary from the Oyo State government. They are blessed with children and, of course, grandchildren. I present to you my sister, Mrs. Folashade Oyebimpe Oguntola, for an award of excellence. Thank you.
May I please invite Dr. Phillips to help us with the presentation of this award, sir.
Incidentally, when I was the chairman of this association some 17, 18 years ago, you were there on duty. So I can know how long you've been here. Representing our association, I stand to present to you Mrs. Folashade Oguntola, an award of excellence in recognition of your meritorious contribution to humanity and public medical awareness by your quality journalistic reporting on this day, 22nd of January 2026. You are well recognized. Congratulations. And I say congratulations, sir. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm sorry for interrupting you. A round of applause for Mr. Oguntola. Welcome with me our next awardee for this evening, Dr. Oyewusi Oyewole, as he steps forward with his amiable wife to receive this award. And I'll be calling on Dr. Adeolu Ajala to read the citation of our awardee for today.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Citation of Dr. Thomas Oyewole Oyewusi. Dr. Thomas Oyewusi was born on the 26th of March, 1953, in the ancient city of Jos to Pa Jacob Akanbi and Madam Alice Wuraola Oyewusi of Eke Alakanbi, Isale, Ilogbo, Ogbomoso. He started his primary school education in Baptist Day School, Jos, and completed it at Baptist Day School, Offa, in 1966. He had his secondary education at the referred Offa Grammar School between 1968 and 1972. He subsequently had his higher school certificate in the same school between 1974 and 1975. He proceeded to the prestigious University of Ibadan, where he obtained his MBBS in 1980. Let's give him a round of applause, please. Dr. Oyewusi had his mandatory one-year internship at Baptist Hospital Ogbomoso, now Bowen University Teaching Hospital, between 1980 and 1981, after which he had his National Youth Service in Ekboma, Old Bende State, between 1981 and 1982. He returned to commence general medical practice, now family medicine, residency at Baptist Medical Center, Ogbomoso, where he qualified as a senior registrar in 1984. Let's give him a round of applause again. Dr. Oyewusi, with a rich experience garnered during his years as a resident, traveled along with his beautiful wife to an underserved area in Oyo State to provide healthcare service. At the time, he was the only hospital serving more than 3 local governments. He established Wuraola Hospital Okeo, Oyo State in 1984. The hospital is now a 40-bedded cottage hospital, where he has performed more than 12,000 surgical procedures to date. With the modest success of the hospital model, he went to encourage and influence colleagues who are completing residency to establish hospitals in other parts of Oyo and Kwara State, namely Basita, Jeba, Shaki, Igbeti, Isheyin, Oyo, and Ogbomoso, just to mention a few. He is a fellow of the Association of Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria. Dr. Thomas Oyewusi is also a designated distinguished medical practitioner of the association. He is also a member and facilitator of the Association of Rural Surgical Practitioners of Nigeria. Let's give him another round of applause. Dr. Oyewusi is happily married to Mrs. Comfort Oluranti Oyewusi, a seasoned administrator, a teacher who has been a pillar of support, encouragement, and care for over 41 years of marriage. Let's give mommy a round of applause. Dr. Oyewusi and his wife are the founder and executive director at Camp Zion Suites, an event center with branches in Ogbomoso and Okeo, providing hospitality services. He is presently a large-scale farmer who is into coconut and cashew plantation. He is reputed to own the largest coconut plantation in Nigeria presently. He is a Baptist from childhood, with membership at First Baptist Church, Okeo, and the University Baptist Church, Ogbomoso. He is a committed member of the Full Gospel Business Men Fellowship International, where he served as a national director and now as a national director emeritus. I think he deserves another round of applause for that. He is also a member of the Gideon International, where he has served as the chaplain of the Central Western State. He was formerly the chairman of the board caretaker of Microfinance Bank Ogumosho. He is the chairman advisory board of Baptist Hospital, Shaki. I present to you tonight Dr. Thomas Oyewole Oyewusi as he collects his award of excellence.
Thank you, Dr. Ajala. May I humbly then welcome another medical entrepreneur to present this award of excellence to a medical entrepreneur. Welcome with me, Dr. Sule Oladipo, as he presents this award of excellence. A round of applause for him as he steps forward.
Thank you.
On behalf of the Oyo State Association of Nigerian Private Medical Practitioners, I present to you today, sir, in the presence of your beautiful and amiable wife, this award of excellence to Dr. Oyewusi Oyewole in recognition of your meritorious contribution to humanity and the medical profession, presented today, 22nd of January 2026. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Congratulations. Eva Tilova.
Okay, so we are to, sorry sir, before you go and take your seat, we just want to give you a minute to respond after being awarded, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We allowed Ms. Oguntola to rush back because on this but it's not this one. So you have 1 minute, sir, just to respond. Thank you.
I'm excited. Sometimes where we practice, it can be very, very lonely. There are days you ask yourself, because you're alone, how do I deal with this case? And to be singled out for this award by colleagues who know your stuff, one is extremely happy. So I say thank you. Now, I have the privilege of sitting with Professor Mariho when we were just coming in. And we went down the memory lane. The way they mentored us, I was reminding him. And there's a particular pain in my heart, which I think all of us as medical practitioners, private for example, can address. That is, giving replies to referral. It's a dead culture, completely gone. And the best form of continuous medical education is when you refer your patients to higher authority, they give you replies. In those replies, we learn a lot. That culture is gone. How do we bring it back? 6 months ago, I refer one of our patients to Uncle Falashe, the cardiologist. In his usual culture, with his colleagues, as then our teachers, there is no referral you make to them that they don't give you replies. With his handwriting, he picked and gave me replies. But these days, these are not the way they are. I hope those days will come back. And I believe we can try and give replies to referral. Thank you. God bless.
Yeah, Mrs. Oguntola, ma'am. Doctor, have you?
I want to say a big thank you to the whole house for this honor that was bestowed on me. Actually, I'm not a doctor. I don't look like one. I don't behave like one. And I don't see myself as one. But I know I've learned a lot from many people. I'm standing on the shoulder of giants, shoulder of people that had contributed in one way or the other. It takes two to tango. That I write, that I'm able to produce I do, that I'm able to talk to my readers, is all thanks to you. I'd enjoyed favor, I'd enjoyed grace. Anywhere I walk to, I just need to say, my name is Shade Ogutola, I write for Nigerian Tribune, and the door opens. And I want to say a big thank you to everybody. May the Lord continue to bless every one of us, and may we find favor wherever we turn to. In Jesus' name. Thank you once more.
Thank you very much. May I please welcome to receive his award of excellence, Dr. Ismail Issa Adeshino, as he steps forward with his wife, Dr. Adeshino. And welcome with me Dr. Ajala as he reads his citation.
Welcome, sir. The abridged edition of the citation of Dr. Isha Ismail Adeshino. Dr. Isha Ismail Adeshino was born into the Owo Nikoko family on the 14th of February, 1972. He had his elementary and secondary school education in Shaki, obtaining his O-level result from Shaki Parapo Community Secondary School in 1989. He proceeded to Oyo State College of Education, now Emmanuel Alayande College of Education, Oyo, where he studied physics, computer science, before he finally gained admission to study medicine and surgery at Bayero University, Kano in 1995. He obtained his MBBS degree in the year 2003 and has been in active service since then. Let's give him a round of applause, please. From Kano to Muslim Hospital Shaki, where he was the medical director in 2013. He established his own private practice under the name Aweni Hospital Nigeria Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, Aweni Hospital has been one of the best private healthcare providers in 10 local governments in Oke-Ogun for over a decade now, providing quality services, and he has now 3 branches. Another round of applause for him. Dr. Isha Ismail Adeshino is a recipient of many awards within and outside the medical profession. A strong and executive member of Association of Rural Surgical Practitioners of Nigeria, Oyo State, and the Oke-Ogun Zone. He is also a member of the Association of Nigerian Private Medical Practitioners. He is a leader, a mentor to many. He is married and blessed with wonderful children. I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Isa Ismail Adeshino, as he collects his award of excellence.
Thank you, sir. Welcome with me another past chairman of AMPMP Oyo State Branch, Dr. Olaide Oladipo, as he does us this honor of presenting this award. A round of applause for him.
Thank you. Dr. Isa Ismail Adeshina. He said a golden egg has no place to hide. Despite that you are practicing in Oke-Ogun, AMPMP Oyo State still has succeeded in fishing you out. This is a popular man in Oke-Ogun. Awero Hospital is a very popular. Aweni Hospital is a very popular place in Oke-Ogun. And no wonder, of all the recipients of this award, he is obviously the youngest among them all. And you can see that since the beginning, Despite his highly beginning, we have found him. It's a golden fish, and he has no place to hide. I have the honor to present this award from your colleagues because of in recognition of your meritorious contribution to humanity and most importantly, to medical prevention. I congratulate you, Madam, and your entire family. Congratulations.
Last but not the least, welcome with me to receive a posthumous award of excellence, Dr. Oluyombo Awojobi, as represented here tonight. And welcome with me, Dr. Foluke Olani George, as he takes the citation of our awardee.
Good evening, dear elders and colleagues. It is humbling for me to be chosen to read the citation of a legendary name that has touched the lives of so many people here in Nigeria and has been the subject of several surveys and documentations, even home and abroad. I will be reading the citation of our dear teacher, mentor, the late Dr. Oluyombo Awojobi, represented here by his son, also a colleague. It's a privilege and a blessing to have somebody to carry on the legacy of this dear teacher. Dr. Oluyombo Adetilewa Awojobi was born in Kaura, Namoda, former Sokoto State, now Zamfara, on 1st March 1951 to the family of late Omoba Daniel Adekoya Awojobi of Itun, Elekpe, Ikorodu, Lagos State, and late Madam Comfort Bamidele Awojobi Ni Adetunji of Modakeke, Ile-Ife, Osun State. He was the 8th of 9 children of the family. He attended the Methodist School, Oshodi, Lagos, for his primary school education from 1957 to 1962 and was an old grammarian of the 1963 to 1969 set. In 1967, as a result of the preschool training in geometry and algebra, which he received from his famous older brother, Professor Ayodele Awojobi, coupled with the highly competitive learning atmosphere generated by his classmates in the boarding house, he passed the West African School Certificate examinations with 8 distinctions, which erased the 12-year record set by his own brother, Ayodele. He was the 6th Awojobi of 4 generations that attended the famous CMS Grammar School, Bariga, Lagos State. Consequent on his brilliant performance in school, the then principal, Reverend Canon B.A. Adelaja, had this to say in the 1969 school report, and I quote, "Because of the brilliant performance of the Awojobis throughout their course here, and 5 of them have passed through my hands, it is being suggested that subsequent Awojobis be granted exemption from the entrance examination into the school. Although he had several scholarships to travel abroad, Oluyombo decided to have all his professional training at the University College Hospital, UCH Ibadan, where he graduated in 1975 with distinction in surgery. He was a university scholar after the first university examination in 1972. He also earned the prestigious Adeola Odutola Prize for the best final year medical student. Most of his teachers at Ibadan were old grammarians. After the National Youth Service in Benue State, he gravitated back to UCH and commenced postgraduate training in surgery in 1977. The year I was born, by the way. He was the only one of his peers who did not travel abroad as part of the surgery training. As a fellow of the National Postgraduate Medical College of Nigeria since 1983, he practiced what he knew best, surgery. He was a consultant surgeon at the District Hospital Erua for 3 years, the first and only Nigerian consultant to practice at that level in the public service. Due to bureaucratic bottlenecks, he set up his own practice, Awujobi Clinic Erua, with the mission statement, a private hospital in public service. On 27th October 1986, in rented apartments owned by Baba Delakun, Baba Oladele, Emma Shedada, and Baba Opisheson Ikeolu, he moved to the permanent site in August of 1990. He was a fellow of the Association of Rural Surgeons of India, a fellow of International Federation of Rural Surgeons, and an associate senior lecturer in biomedical engineering at the Bells University of Technology, Otta. A September 2005 edition of the journal Africa Health described him as, I quote, the architect, builder, surgeon, doctor, maintenance man, proprietor, and chief drummer of the Awujobi Clinic Erua in rural southwest Nigeria. Although a rural surgeon by training, inventing and fabricating machines and medical devices were his hobby. In close partnership with his structural engineer brother, Busola, he invented and fabricated the following machines and medical devices. There are very many, too many to mention, so I will just mention a few. The hospital still that distills 10 liters of water per hour. The bicycle hematocrit centrifuge that revolves at 5,000 rotations per minute and generates a force 3,000 times that of gravity. The operating table made of 90% wood and 10% metal. The conversion of the motorcycle to a tricycle called the Keke Erua, which could be adapted for village ambulance. Erua biogas plant that generates cooking gas from poultry droppings and cow dung. There are so many, there are about almost 15 here. So as a result of his biomedical engineering feats, Dr. Awujobi was the only Nigerian invited to the World Health Organization's first global forum on medical devices that took place in Bangkok, Thailand in September 2010. He was honored severally while alive, and I will just mention a few again. The Oyo State Merit Award for Rural Medical Practice, the National Agency for Science and Engineering Infrastructure Prize for the fabrication of hospital steel, the College of Medicine, University of Ibadan Award for contribution to sustenance of Ibarakwa Community Health Project. And I think that was what Dr. Our chairman was mentioning, was referring to when he asked me, did I go to Erua? So many of us did. And I kind of believe I met you assisting Baba sometime then. So it's good to see you again. British Council Travel Fellowship, elected member of the New York Academy of Science, Marquis Who is Who biography in science and engineering. Again, the list is very long and I cannot mention everything. Posthumous awards that he received. In recognition of his contribution to the development of the built environment, the Nigerian Institute of Building, Oyo State Chapter, awarded him on 4th August 2015. The Nigerian Christian Corpus Fellowship East Ibarakwa East Sub-Zone awarded him for excellence, exemplary leadership to the group and to the society. And the Adesheun Ogundoyin Polytechnic Arua awarded him with an award of recognition for being a tremendous blessing to the institution and to humanity in different ways. The Ileriwa of Erua and the community offered him the chieftaincy title of Bashegun of Erua in 2000. The Iwuye ceremony was in gestation, so he attended so many conferences at home and abroad, during which he presented papers. He had over 70 publications in national and international journals. He was a publisher of medical books and edited 2 standard medical texts. He collaborated with his late older brother Busola, a past president of the Nigerian Institute of Structural Engineers, in facilitating the renovation and reconstruction of the blocks of classrooms. Dr. Oluyombo Adetiliwa Awujobi passed away on 17th April 2015 at the age of 64. He is survived by his wife, Princess Atinuke Awujobi, a radiographer, ultrasonographer, and the Chief Executive Officer of the clinic, Mr. Oluyombo Jr. and Mrs. Tayo Awujobi, Dr. Ayodele and Mrs. Tolua Ni Awujobi, granddaughters, Morolake Atinuke, and so many other children. Again, I'm overwhelmed to have had the privilege to read the citation, and I congratulate you on being the son of a very great man.
Thank you very much. That will pass for a monograph of some sort. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me to do us this honor of presenting this award, the chairperson of our spousal support group, Mrs. Oluremi Ajanoku. A round of applause for her.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen and our elders. I'm so happy to be the one to present this wonderful, prestigious gift to the Legion standing here. I'm so happy, and I present to you as this award to Dr. Oluyombo Awojobi in recognition of his meritorious contribution to humanity and medical profession. Today, 22nd of January 2026.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening to my teachers and medical elders in our midst, the ancestors of medicine. I'm so glad to see one of them this evening, Dr. Tony Mario. Good evening, sir. I bring greetings from my family, my mother, Mrs. Awujobi. I'm sure she's watching us now, my elder brother, and our family. I want to thank the Oyo State branch of the AMPM for recognizing my father in giving this award. And like it was said, he passed away April 17, 2015 after some brief illness. I remember on the day of burial, one of the reporters from AIT asked me a question that, what becomes of Awujobi Clinic Erua now that your father is gone? And I responded, I said, my father didn't build the clinic so that when he dies, it will die with him. But he built the clinic to outlive him. And to the glory of God, 10 years after, we are getting stronger. And it's my privilege to dedicate this to God and to dedicate this to those who are working with us tirelessly every day up till now to make Aojobi Clinic Irua what it is. And I'm so happy that some of them are here. It's my privilege to recognize one of my teachers, my chairman in Aspen, Oyo State, who is our family physician in Irua, Dr. G.S. Ogushino. Thank you very much, sir. And also to our MC of today, Dr. Adebayo is our anesthetist in Irua. Thank you very much, sir. And also, I would like to recognize one of my teachers, Dr. Adioye. Thank you very much, sir. I thank everyone for coming. God bless you.
So the pictures, chairman, pictures, group pictures now. Let's take picture. Secretary, you taking it? Nana. Okay. The people he appreciated now, can we join him for it? Yes, including me. The people he appreciated, let's join him now. And let's join him. I've been watching Bini. Oh yeah. If he has mentioned your name, please let's come out. Let's come. Dr. Adeoye, Dr. Ogushino, Dr. Adebayo. Well, Dr. Mario. Yes, he mentioned Dr. Tony Mario too. Yes. So let's join. Thank you very much, and congratulations once again. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if there's anything after rice and pounded yam, so I must finish this meeting on time. To reach everybody digest, kò sí nǹkan tá a máa jẹ mọ́. Kò sóògùn ebi, oúnjẹ nìkan lòògùn ebi. So, èèyàn lè gba bá a ṣègùn ní abẹ́rẹ́ bọ̀ kò sí bá a ṣègùn ebi ju kó produce oúnjẹ lọ. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another set of eminent personalities in our midst that we have enjoyed their support, and we want to continue to enjoy their support. And that is why we put them in this category of the backbone of this association. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me to be decorated and henceforth be recognized as the patron of the Association of Private Medical Practitioners Oyo State Branch, Dr. Michael Ojo. So may I please ask that he step forward with his beautiful wife. Dr. Ojo has been very supportive of this association with so many years of practice, and Faith Foundation in Iseyin is a testimony to what he has offered, what he has given in service for so many years. So, ladies and gentlemen, with a big round of applause, welcome the latest patron of AMPMP, Oyo State Branch. Yes. Okay. Take your picture. And welcome with me the #1 doctor in Oyo State, the chairman, Nigerian Medical Association, Oyo State Branch, Dr. Api Adedapo, as he does us the honor of presenting this award and officially designating him as a patron of AMPMP Oyo State.
Medical elders, past chairman, Dr. Tony Mario, NME Oyo, past chairman, yes. I feel I should put down on history. Some of our forebears, Dr. Akinshodipo is equally here. Medical elders in the house, chairman of AMPMP. On behalf of AMPMP Oyo State Branch, I present this award of appreciation to Dr. Michael Ojo as the patron of AMPMP on this day. Congratulations, sir.
So we'll allow him to respond.
Right.
I want to thank the executive and all members of ANPMP, Oyo State, for considering me as a patron of this association. I want to appreciate you. I want to thank you. And more especially for making it possible for someone outside Ibadan to be a patron of the association. We quite appreciate this one. Thank you very much. The only thing I want to say, like my Dr. Yewusi, is that I see many of us getting higher than where we are now. See many of us, when I see many doctors, I wish you are more than what you are now. And even if you are a professor as a medical person, that is not the end result. You are supposed to be higher than that. And I want to introduce to you, think of medical entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship. There are a lot of things, all these people that we are waiting for, and maybe we are not being paid, and people come to your hospital, they don't pay you. If you have some other thing that can give you passive income, you do what you are doing willingly, and you don't feel anything. When people come, you are okay. When they don't come, you are at rest. And so you do it with mind to help them. So I want to introduce to you medical entrepreneurship. You can do so many things from that thing. God will help you.
Thank you very much, sir. Don't worry, the next webinar is already has a topic here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me the Iroko, the Mahogany, the Egunla. Egun is black. Iroko is black. So you not seen white Iroko before? I've seen him. The giant himself. He has never been tired of supporting any medical doctor. He has definitely not been tired of supporting AMPMP. We just need to officially designate him for what he has been doing all his life. And I mean all his life, not today, not last year. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me to be designated, decorated, officially recognized as a patron of AMPMP Oyo State Branch, Dr. Tony Mario. You are welcome, sir. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, feel free, sir. Feel free, sir. May I? Have you picked somebody? Sir. Ladies and gentlemen, may I invite a very young man with white hair, because somebody with black hair cannot be presenting and decorating somebody with white. So I need to call a young man with white hair. He's young, but he's white. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me to do us the honors of presenting this award to North Akin Shodipo. A round of applause for him.
Good evening, everybody. I need to say this. I'm supposed to be the chairman of this dinner. I was never asked to even say a word. This is an opportunity to say 2 words. I'll say 2 words. Ross, should I talk? It's all right. You see, when you are appreciated by your peers, subordinates, and everything, you feel good. I make bold to say, in my home, the only person that when I sleep, my father bless me calls me. My wife never wakes me up, never. But if Tony Mario calls, my wife will just say Ogankwe. He will not even say who he is. He will say Ogankwe. I have known Dr. Mario. He thought I knew him in Oluro. Lie. I knew him as a medical student. You can say that again. He was giving us some lectures about how to pass exams. You know me now? Not be cheat. You know me now? He asked somebody a question and the scallywag never knew the answer. Me, say, could it have been this? The man said, you will not be there in the exam hall to save him. I said, now allow. I got to an exam hall. I was scared. I met Dr. Mario with another person. And by the time, in my sarcastic way of life, I think it was a breaching primate, external cavalic version, whatever they said it's supposed to be. And I said, okay, this is breaching primate, we can do external cavalic version. You said, sir. And I said, the other guy said, is that true? I said, we. Listen to me, student. He said, we. He said, who are the we? I said, we in the medical profession. I have not even graduated. Dr. Mario said, go on. You are on the right track. I need to let you know this. If you look at everything I've written in my life, this is my mentor.
I'm sorry for you.
Dr. Mario, I met him in Oluyoro. Later, when I got in there, you know the funny thing, I was going to do OBGYN. When I entered, he said, bros, don't do OBGYN. No. I'm out of here. Nobody's going to supervise you. I said, now you know. I ended up doing family.
You call him bros.
No, I'm the one that call you bros. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my mentor. This is somebody let me give you an insight to it. Oga sent something to me from his ultrasound and me. And Anoku, you know me now. After I had done it, and I said, Azim sir, this is what happened. I said, Akin, what are you expecting? Do you think I could be wrong? I said, no, sir. I was just reporting. This is a man that had is done well for humanity. Not for AMP alone. This is a man that every medical doctor, every family of a medical doctor that went through his probe as a sonographer had been done without a dime. So I make bold to say, I stand here because he helped me. I stand here to say, with God's grace, with Tony Mario on my side, I am what I am. I can tell you for free, you can never be a success without a successor. If you don't have a successor, you have not succeeded at all. You have just gone through whatever it is. Dr. Mario had, no, look front. I'm the one talking. He had always been somebody, deep down in my heart, I appreciate so much. He had done so much for medical profession. These were the people, when NMA was nothing like NMA, they were using their money to run a blueprint or whatever for NMA with their own money to do medical, whatever things. When there was no money in NMA, he was there. There was no NMA there. Okay, it was A&M. It was prescribed, but before it was prescribed, you were there. I need to let you know, bros, take this picture. I have to hang it in my house. That mere mortal, a mere mortal, is being asked to present an award to. I no talk. Now you talk. Yeah. It is my honor, and I'm highly honored to do this. That me, Akeshodipo, a student to Dr. Tony Marihu, is now presenting an award to the same Dr. Tony Marihu. How do you say such? I don't even know. Pronounce him as a patron of the association. Ladies and gentlemen, let's cut all the polemics out of it. I, Akeshodipo, hereby. No, face me. I, Akeshodipo, a student of yours, a mentee of yours, hereby humbly and happily presenting to you to be a patron of this association. It's with pleasure I hand over this to you, sir. Congratulations, sir. It is well, sir. Well, I want to announce that all the past chairmen of NPMP should report here. Dr. Denny, I'm waiting for you. You are my bros and you are my bros. Dr. Sule is here. He's a medical entrepreneur. We are looking for how to make money. All the awardees, if you do not mind, let us be here. This is a legend. This is somebody we all live to. Please, all the awardees, come around. Let's have it good. Can you see the trail is large? So what I say, when you are big, you are big. You don't need anybody to tell you you're big. Thank you so much, Dr. Mario. When I come back, if I ever do, I will recognize you. Don't give me a minute, don't give me 5 minutes.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you may not understand the joy with which I received this prize or honor of being a patron of this association. Because as you all know, I am a truant when it comes to attending meetings, etc., etc. Because for some strange reason I claim to be busy in my clinic. And yet all of us here have clinics, and you make the time out to do these things, and it marvels me, as they say, that you manage to do all the things you do, and you still manage to run the association. As was mentioned earlier, when the NMA was killed in the 1980s, I think it was Buhari 1, yeah, and we were deproscribed later. It fell on me as the motivator at that time as secretary to reorganize and redevelop. Of course, there were no funds. Nobody was interested. AMDO was fighting ASU, ASU was fighting, everybody was fighting each other. And I was in the middle. And we were able to gobble everybody together to begin to reform the NMA. Of course, now the NMA is a big boy. It knocked down one of its buildings to build another one. That's not easily done. So we must congratulate the NMA for the big journey that it has taken. But in those days, it took a lot out of the few of us, Professor Adekunle, myself, Christos Obembe, and a few others who were very politically inclined to kickstart the NMA. And we're grateful that the journey has led this far, both at the NMA level and at the association level. Now, please disregard everything that Akin Shotipo has said. I gave him a big check to say nice things about me. And I promised him some Fanta in some Heineken bottles. He has just drunk 2 of the Fantas now. I've only drunk 1 of them, so this is why I'm very happy. Happy, no disrespect to the chairman of NMA. Going forward, we've heard some wonderful advice from our previous winners of awards. On a good number of my reports, I do say, please inform me of the final findings. Very occasionally, I get a letter back, or I get a note back, like maybe once a month. Nobody is God. There's no way we know everything we identify. Every day I sit down and I see something I've never seen before. And I'm 77, and I've been practicing for 50-something years. So the issue there is that keep us informed. If we did wrong, say so. If we did right, we say so. And I'll give you a very silly example. The other day I saw a huge cyst in a man. It was from the sternum to pubis, from side to side. Complete cyst. It had displaced the bowels away. It was a cyst. It had 4.5 liters of fluid in it. I'm going to tell you how stupid life is. Went to theater. I'm not in my theater. The doctor took the patient to theater. Groaning up and down. The patient was in agony, agony, agony. And he said, well, pre-op, let's pass a catheter. How much urine came out? 4.5 liters. It was the biggest bladder ever seen. But it was a bladder. Do you understand? Everything is strange and strange. So fortunately, this doctor phoned me and said, John, you know what happened? Because I actually knew very well. That this thing turned out to be a bladder. I said, wow, thank God. Every day I get sent a patient. I tell my nurses and staff, every time I'm sent a patient that I was sent to come to hospital to see. That's why I still go to work. Because there's always somebody that tricks you. 10 patients will take 2 minutes, 1 will take an hour. If you're not willing to spend that hour, holy, why the problem? Patient, you will not find that problem. And just go back into the system. Next 5 years, patient will be looking around doing nothing. Not because we're gods, not because we know everything, but you know there's a problem out there for you to solve, and each of you have those problems. So we thank God for where we are. We're looking after each other. My father, as you know, may not know, was a psychiatrist. He worked in Yaba. He was head of Yaba for many years. So I learned a lot from him. One of the things I learned from him is treat your colleagues with respect and treat them for free if you can. My father had a big jar of Lagactil in his private clinic, so his own was easy. Just takes 100 tablets of Lagactil in one grab, puts it in his car, say, off you go, come back in 3 months' time. Lagactil was the main thing in those days. Now we see our patients, we see our doctors' friends. It's becoming more and more difficult and more expensive to do what we have learned to do over the years, see our colleagues and their wives and their families. We're beginning to have to cut back a little bit because it is expensive to run a clinic. So forgive us our sins. It's not a big thing, Taishe, because all of you have always given treatment to pro bono to somebody or the other. So I'm not standing out as the only person that does it. But we need a better deal in our working places that a doctor should not have to pay for medical services delivered by the service that is operating within. You shouldn't really have to pay for it. It should be part of your privilege and rights. So I hope that gets on board. I want to add to what has been saying only one thing. Dirt and cleanliness is a defining thing in a hospital, is dirt and cleanliness. I have a very tiny clinic. I have 2 toilets and I service 150, 200 people a day. Own my patients and the entire neighborhood. Because the toilet loju titi. I want to now shop on the toilet. So they come in and they use my toilets and they go out. That's my service to the community. Me, lay one law. I can't, otherwise they'll go and do something behind your car. Make it all worse. So you're all offering that service in the community. So keep offering it. But the cleanliness of those places, the Oshisha at home doesn't have a clean toilet. So to get you to clean your toilet takes a lot of effort. So you must go and use your public toilet in your own clinic. Don't reserve your toilet somewhere else. Go and use that public toilet occasionally to keep your standards running. Otherwise, think about budget. It's you they call. They won't call the cleaner. It's your name, it's your clinic. Oh, go to that place. The curtain is dirty. This is filthy. This can come. But we don't see because we go there every day. But we need a friend to say, you tell a friend, go around and see what needs to be cleaned in my clinic. I pay you 10,000 naira. And you come up with amazing things. So cleanliness, add this to your godliness, please. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, every year there's something to take home. And who else to give us a take-home message more than our newly installed latest tear rubber, AC tight, pumping petrol, cleanliness. And I can tell you for free, Dr. Ojobi has exposed me that I cover Irua. I can tell you I cover some part of Abeokuta. I cover some places in Lagos. And I can tell you, it's not just the streets of Oyo State that are dirtier than Lagos. Even our hospitals are dirtier. I mean, in Lagos, I always boast about the hospitals that they are better than Lagos. They have better doctors. But Lagos has sweeter hospitals. In fact, the reception is like you are entering a 5-star hotel. After that reception, there is no doctor, no nothing. And with that reception, they can bill their patient 10 million naira. They will pay. But when you get to Ibadan, you have the best doctor. In fact, they are inviting doctors from UCH, from Oklahoma, from everything. But the entrance of that hospital, you can't even put your dog there. But the patron has said it this evening. I hope we will all live by it. And by next year, he will give us another advice that is not about cleanliness. Ladies and gentlemen, on this note, may I invite all our Ds, including our patrons, and the chairman, and LOC chairman, occasion chairman, AMPFPA chairman, to come forward as we do the celebration dance, which I started doing for us about 4 years ago. We are going to dance. DJ is going to give us music. Don't give us old school, give us something we can dance. I want to see people move their limbs. So ladies and gentlemen, as we give a round of applause to our audience and our patrons to step forward to the dance floor, they will open the dance floor, and as many people want to dance with them, Dr. Mario needs a spare wife for this night alone. For this night alone. You step forward and let's dance with them. DJ, please give us music. AMPMP, Dr. Janoku. Our audience, please come forward. Chairman of AMPMP, Vice Chairman, Dr. Ladipo. Our patrons, Dr. Sule. Everybody, let's come down, please. Let's dance, step forward, please. Don't worry, we'll be done here in 5 minutes, please. Let's dance, please. Let's dance, please.
Okay, Oladipo Sule Junior, please, can you come out soon? Dr. Oladipo Sule Junior. Come with your wife. Come with your wife. Dr. Ajala, where are you? Dr. Ajala, your wife? Dr. Oshodi, please. Oh, you are eating, okay. That's all right. All my ESCO members. Dr. Tony Mario. We are dancing because of you, sir. We are dancing because of you, sir. Dr. Akilade, Dr. Mrs. Akilade and Dr. Williams Akilade, Dr. Adeniyi, Dr. Elubaji, come out now before I come and drag you. Dr. Nosoya, where are you? Dr. Pedro, I like your form, sir. I want to see you out, sir. My daddy, Dr. Pedro, I've been asking after you since. Where are you, sir? Dr. Aderemi, don't sit down. Dr. Okere, no, you are not going to do that to me. Please, come out, come out. Dr. Momo.
Where do you want my love? Carry you go back again, my dears. Only you go to Paris, my jeans, my body. I'm in my love, Paris. I know say you dey para, so I'm a gay, I'm happy things in the home. Till I find my baby move for. My baby girl so fine. Goddamn, it's so sexy. Better girl, look at me like that. No stress, my baby, no fear, one bed. Yeah, now I'm so sad, alone.
Wonderful. My shaman.
Alawi for my day. Everybody know reach my day. I be talk boy we no get feelings, but for your sake I don't change my love. So sexy, slim waist petite, okay. And if you turn around, but don't fear, I don't go stop. This kind of beauty I never see before. Surely I know the lie. Your body fell, when I'm beating shit over. I teach you a lie. Oh no, you come in. You want you call on it, follow me do. Girl, with you I come alive. No alternative, you must follow me do. Hey, your body right. You look so fine. Girl, you smell so nice. See your pretty face. Oh, without me, squander my pain. My hand, you don't chase. Check out my body, Arawa shoot your banana. What are you looking for in a man? It's not Pula, it's not Tella. Like I start thinking you do to you. Para my press, I could mash you. I am in the baby, Mosumala baby. You see, shake, and I cook it. Bedu, Otike, Batale, oh baby, I do be baby. I know it's a shit toxic. I never see sweet girl in you like drama. My baby for come back, you wash me out. Olómi, kò fẹ́ spaghetti. Ṣo máa jẹ olómi? Àbòlá ní spicy indomie. Ṣé wọ́n jẹ́ kànáàbì? Ǹjẹ́ mi lọ bí Kawasaki? Ìṣòro ní ara mi, ọ̀rọ̀ náà máa sọ. I dey like Morocco, Bemu. No be that one from Temu. She the water like dispenser. No be her shaman ego. Cook it, mono.
Mommy is here already. Doctor should come out. Dr. Lobo Keroya, let's see you dance. Come on. Come on. Hey. Somebody should come and video doctor. Tell you for me. Hey, let me change the video. Ah, Oluwa. Sit down.
It's getting cold, cold inside. Double sweater, on the wall, ordinary, paranoid. I can picture this world without you, my life. Oh, baby. Hello, I know people forget you. If I speak English, you don't work. I don't want to punish you. I want to punish you. If you see my baby, you go shut up. I'm going to find or be makeup for me, baby, lie down, no.
Yeah, I don't want outside the consulting room. Come on. Hi.
Many people say, Jala no be small fish, oh. All of my dark days are gone. Oh, jury make me strong. I'm proud of the man I've become. You can't have what is my own. One more savage, I know. The more you look less, you know. My money where they can go. And me must save my we rolling the dollars so fatai. Dubai. Energy for body matter. Okay. Money, many people. Many people.
Thank you, Mr. DJ. So we'll take a pause and we'll open the dance floor after the closing remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful 90 minutes with you like I promised, and we are rounding up now. Permit me to welcome, to give the closing remarks, vote of thanks, to give the vote of thanks. Dr. Idowu Olowokere to give the vote of thanks. Dr. Idowu Olowokere, we are waiting for you, sir.
Wow. It's been a wonderful night indeed. ANPNP Oyo, we would like to congratulate ourselves for the fact that for the first time in the history of our association, we are coming together and we are having a very well far-reaching association. An association that is not only limited to Ibadan. Tonight, it has shown clearly that there is a revamping. There is a revival, so to speak, in ANPNP Oyo. And so we want to appreciate God, one, for this beautiful success. And we want to also thank God for the current ESCO, ably led by Dr. Olumiwa Ajanoko, who has indeed helped the efficiency of almost all the ESCO members. You know, show me the head. And of course, it is very clear to see the followership. So the followership of the association is a reflection of the arrowhead. We also want to appreciate all the members of the local organizing committee, having worked tirelessly on so many nights together. Sometimes we could be on a meeting for as long as 2 to 3 hours, deliberating and planning. And so please, a round of applause for these two groups of people, the ESCO and the LOC. I want to also appreciate all of our elders, both within Ibadan and outside. Those who have come from Okeogun, from Oyo, from Shaki, we appreciate you immensely. We want to thank all our awardees tonight, those who have contributed immensely to the progress of ANPNP Oyo. We appreciate you all. We also want to thank all our patrons, the existing one and the new ones we have added. Thank you because you have accepted to continue to give your support to the association. We also appreciate all of our invited guests within the medical world and outside of it. Thank you for honoring us this much. Once again, we appreciate our MC, Dr. Adebayo. He has consistently given this support to the associations, and it's not just limited to ANPNP Oyo. Almost in all affiliates of NMA, we have found him vibrant and very effective. Thank you, Dr. Adebayo. Above all, we give honor to the Almighty God who has given us the opportunity to put all of this together. Without him, we wouldn't be where we are. To him, the glory and honor forevermore. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. On behalf of the ANPNP, they have thanked us, they have appreciated us, and I want to say it's another opportunity to enjoy this year and for all of us to return here this time next year to celebrate even in a bigger way. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give yourself a big round of applause, a round of applause. I've been told that this whole event was streamed online, and if you want to watch it even after now, just go to ITV Online on Facebook, on YouTube. You will see everything that has gone on here tonight. ITV, I as in letter I, TV. I for Ice Block, I for International, I for I. Not an eye for an eye. I for Ibadan, I for Kinisu. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming and God bless you. And may I please invite one of our spouses, the spouse of our awardee, Madam Ma, to give us a very short closing prayer.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. We thank Almighty Allah for the beginning of this program to see the end of this program. We pray Almighty Allah to spare our life till next year by the God grace.
Thank you very much. See you next year and God bless you. DJ, please give us some music.
No matter the matter, RTID.
Suffer for work, enjoy for heaven. This thing they happen to anyone. I come from nothing, enter many things, but this thing they happen to anyone. Yeah.
I live the life that I love. I love the life that I live. Tomorrow is not promised, but I'll keep the things that I need. Love is in the air, where face smiles. No matter the matter, I'll be rich till I die. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I'll be rich till I die. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I'll be rich till I die. I'll be rich till I die. I'll be rich till I die. A plan is a plan A. Better plan is a plan B. No pain, no gain. No face, no case. No girl, no girl. No girl, no girl. I live the life that I love. I love the life that I live. Tomorrow is no promise, but I'll keep the things that I need. Love is in the air, where face smiles. No matter the matter, I'll be rich till I die. DJ Bigger.
When you're big, you're big, you're big.
Put it down, down, down. Your body that banana, you dey risky, but your body Coca-Cola. I wanna give you back banana, anytime that you call, I go sharply come over. Me, I don't go think I'm twice. Oh, but then I go do back at the